Hey guys, DSK1711 here, coming at you with a September 1st banlist deck profile. This is one of the ones I was telling you guys about in my last trade binder. This is the counter-glide deck. Let's kick this shit off. First off, it is counter-glads, which means it runs a counter fairy engine of 3 bountiful artemis. This shit is broken, because it hits the effect in the middle of chains. Not necessarily, which means if, say, you play one of your counter traps and they chain, say, 7 tools or anything else to negate it, you still draw for your counter trap and their counter trap. It's broken. It speeds the deck up immensely. You want to protect these at all costs. Next up, for the Gladiator Beast part, we got 2 Gladiator Beast laqurai. It's the beat stick of the deck. Pure and simple. We got 2 equeste. Again, this one recycles your stuff. Pretty much pure and simple, that's all it really does. It's not a Gladiator Beast deck without bestiari. Shit is broken. Tag it in, power card, and then tag out for, say, gyzarus or essedarii or any other ones, depending on what you have on your field. Shit's broken. Speaking of popping shit, I got 1 murmillo for the time being. There's another card in here. I'm thinking of taking it up for a second one. I'm not 100% sure yet. If you guys have opinions, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, 1 murmillo. Again, kind of staple for Gladiator Beast. 1 Gladiator Beast, Darius. It revives your shit. Goes into the fusions. Yada yada yada. This is the what I was thinking. Next card is what I'm thinking of taking up from murmillo. The only reason I'm not for the time being is the fact that it has a big defense, which can stop a lot of stuff right now, and that is Gladiator Beast Hoplomus. His 2100 defense his starting the 21 defense is really good right now, especially with Tango's running around at only 17. Let's see what else. Yeah, pretty much anything that's under. Most of the stuff is 1700 and less. Stops the fire dog. Stops fire dogs. Stops Tango's. Stops all those big searches. Stops the Shuras for the Twilight, the Blackwing Twilight decks that are going to be coming up. Does a lot of stuff. Moving into spells now, we got triple upstart. I run triple upstart mainly to speed up the deck. You need a lot of speed. Like I said, it speeds it up. Yes, it gives your opponent another 1,000 for each one you use, but in this deck, the way you beat them down all the time, and drawing into more cards via your bountifuls and whatnot, it doesn't make a difference. The next spell I run is 3 Proving Ground. I run this simply for the deck thinning, just like the upstarts. Thins the deck, nets me whatever Gladiator Beast I need at the time. So should I need, say, the Hoplomus to block a Tengu or a Fire Dog or whatnot, I can grab it right away. I'm taking 1 Gladiator Beast Respite, mainly because I can ditch it for some of my counter traps, recycle it with equeste, use it, recycle it to the game with equeste, yada yada yada. I'm only running 2 Mystical Space Typhoons in the main deck. You run 3, it becomes a dead draw. You side the 3rd one in for the Gravekeeper matchup. Yeah. Other than that, it's just staple. Another staple, Monster Reborn. You gotta have it. Pure and simple. Again, another staple, Dark Hole. Yes, it is a staple, but as soon as I get Power Dualities, this card coming out, I'm going to be running 2 Power Dualities. this card and something else. I'm not 100% sure what yet are coming out for those two. This next card is definitely not coming out. And it's a staple that was revived via the September 1st ban list, and that's Heavy Storm. Shit wins games. Let me tell you. Clear their back row, punching for gain. Yeah. Moving on to the traps now. I'm at 5 minutes. I want to keep this under 10, so I upload this quickly. First off, we got one Mirror Force. Staple, pretty much. Wins games. We got 2 7 tools. At first, I was running 3, but then I dropped it down to 2, mainly because I was paying so many life points via these, solemn judgement, and then taking the attacks and whatnot. So I dropped this down to 2. Plus 3 becomes a dead draw, especially in the September 1st ban list, where everything is going to be heavy, triple MST. Next card, it's a staple, gotta run it, Solemn Judgment. Next up, I got 2 compulse. It's chainable. It bounces stuff back. If I could afford them, these would probably be warnings to speed up the counter engine, but instead, since I don't, I'm running these, and they are chainable, like I said, which is really good, going to be really good this moment. Because say your opponent goes heavy storm, you chain this, bounce their monster back, they can't go for game. Again, next 3 cards, and this is mainly for the counter engine again. 3 drastic drop off. Hit this against a very good. Say your opponent top decks a heavy storm. Hit this, and with bountiful on the field, not only do they discard that 1 heavy storm they're allowed, you draw another card. Or more, depending on how many bountifuls you have. And if you don't have any, it's still going to go 1 for 1 on this card. Next card I'm only running 2 because I don't always have a gladiator beast out with my bountifuls. I'm only running 2 war chariots. I know a lot of people are going to say run 3. I find 3 to be dead. I find that 3rd one to be dead, so I'm running 2. Next thing I got is 2 safe zones. These will protect your GBs when they're being attacked, plus they'll protect your bountifuls so you can continue to get the draws off of them. Or, say your opponent brings out JD. Safe zone it. It blows the shit up. It gets blown up as well. So yeah, 2 safe zones. Next card, again, this is what really stops the heavy storms and whatnot in this cheat that goes on. This new coming format. Triple Dark Bribe. It's also a counter trap, which again works well with Bountiful Artemis. Yes, they draw a card, but if you have Bountiful out, you draw a card as well, plus they don't blow up all your shit via Heavy Storm. Or whatever, or anything else. Last card I'm running in the main deck is 1 Starlight Road. I'm also thinking of siding a 2nd one, because of all those heavy storms that you're going to be seeing, and also for the Black Wings, because they got triple Icarus now. You gotta run some Starlight Road in this format, guys. Going on to the extra, I did forget to pull one out on one of my other decks, but I am going to be running it. So first off, 2 Hercules. I often do not have 3 gladiator beasts on the field, including laqurai, so that's why I'm only running 2 of this guy. If I do bring him out, awesome. If I don't, it's no big. Next one is, again, I'm only running 2 of these. because of the fact that I'm mixing the gladiators with the bountifuls, I'm only running 2 gyzarus. I'm pretty much running 2 of each fusion. Again, because of the fact that he can tag himself back out, is the main reason why I'm only running 2. He can get tagged in main phase 1, summon bestiari, just normally. So, okay, let me rephrase that. Main phase 1, having GB on the field, summon bestiari, contact the gyzarus. He blows shit up. You attack with gyzarus, main phase, end the battle phase. He tags out for 2 gladiator beasts, say laqurai and an equeste. You grab laquai at 21, equeste grab something. And then you have 2 GBs. And then possibly next turn go into Heraclinos. Like I said earlier, I'm running 2 essedarii. Shit fucks stuff up. Runs over suicides in the Sheehan, suicides in the Stardust. It suicides or beats up a lot of shit this format. Pure and simple. Gets rid of the hyper librarians. Gets rid of Brio. Gets rid of a lot of shit. Next card is something I'm trying out. I'm not 100% sure if I like it just because I hardly ever go into it. And that is number 39, Utopia. It's the only rank 4 I have right now. If I had more of them, I'd be running them. But yeah. Bring him out and negate some attacks. Now remember though, his effect does not make Mirror Force fizzle out. Mirror Force just needs the attack to be declared, not to go through. So that's why he's not as great as people once thought. And then the final card I'm running in the extra is of course a Stardust Dragon. And yes, that was my phone. I'll get to that later. So yeah, the deck list will be in the description below. If you guys have any questions or any opinions on the deck, feel free to leave those in the comments. Tell your friends. This is what I'll be running September 10th at the Maplewood Regionals in Maplewood, Minnesota, hosted by Land World Gaming. That is my locals. Peace, guys. See you later. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Till next time, keep stepping, YouTube.